Joining us now is Boriša Falatar, presidential candidate of Bosnia and Herzegovina, who will speak about reimagining government, youth, and revived political aspirations. Now, as many of us know, youth play an integral role in advancing development. Young people aren't just the leaders of tomorrow, they are in fact the leaders of today. Boris, you are a passionate advocate for young people. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Greetings from Sarajevo.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And as I know that you are a very passionate advocate for young people advancing social change, how are you going about that doing in your election process and in your campaigns?
Well, I come from Sarajevo, which for centuries has been the crossroads of different cultures, different traditions. And my family is completely comes from a mixed background: Orthodox, Roman Catholic, Muslim, and even we have influences of Jewish culture. So we lived for centuries in this kind of mosaic until the 90s, when politicians who are demagogues and populists came to power. And suddenly, at 16, I found myself with war going on in my hometown. My mother was killed and I became a refugee. So when I found myself receiving humanitarian aid, I decided not to be a victim because you can choose not to be a victim. And I decided to go into the humanitarian NGO and start working for them, start working for the UN, and I've dedicated my life to public service. And the reason why I'm running today is because like many young people, realize that it's important now to engage, to protect the democracy, to offer a new kind of vision for Bosnia, a kind of vision that would respect our victims, but not be living in the past forever. The kind of vision that would look to the future and show a different path. So I see this as part of a larger battle, and we're trying to bring hope to this country that needs it very much.
Thank you. Now, speaking of a larger battle and of hopefully larger hope, can you tell me more about the political landscape? We're seeing more and more youth stepping into the political arena, seemingly as a way to challenge the status quo and create a better world. Are you noticing a trend in young people wanting to run for office where you are?
So I noticed a global trend of young people wanting to engage. And I really see this as a part of a larger battle. We're fighting the same battles in New Mexico, where families are being torn apart, in Turkey, where press freedom is being curtailed, in Hungary, in Poland, in Italy, where warring politics are emerging. So I think that it's a part of a global battle, and definitely young people are more interested in the political sphere. This is particularly important in a country such as Bosnia, which has a very complicated political system. With the highest number of ministries per capita, we're the only country that has 3 presidents elected at the same time and serving at the same time. So it's really important for young people to be more engaged and to reimagine really a new form of government.
And what do you think the best way to engage with young people is during such a time of chaos and so many different things going on globally?
Well, I would say that we have to engage them more. They have to engage themselves much more. In Bosnia, we have a very big problem of young people leaving. We've lost 5% of our population in the last 4 years. And it depends on young people. The countries depend on young people to imagine their future. So I would say what we're presenting is I'm suggesting to have a very young cabinet of young people. We have people on the streets right now in Bosnia. We're in the middle of campaign, and we're traveling around the country, and people are seeing their purpose. So I would say, young people are really the cure the ills that are affecting our society.
I agree completely, and it sounds like you've got so much great energy, young energy surrounding you. But for young people out there who might be watching, who may aspire to run for office, but think that they're facing an uphill battle, what's your advice to them and to not lose hope?
You know, the best advice I got when I decided to run for political office is when a professor of mine which told me, whenever you lose hope, whenever you're discouraged, whenever you have doubts, you talk to this society. Talking to victims will give you the strength, the courage, and hope to carry on. So I would say, learn more about people who are suffering, and this will give you the strength to find a common solution that will then improve the society as a whole.
Well, Boris, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us and your inspiring journey and your hope for young people all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.